One.
Well,
what is up,
morning.
YouTube? Irish USMC Vet, Poisonous Stingers. I think he's over there.
Yeah, you're pointing right. You're
Okay.
good. You're good.
You never know on these YouTube things.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on? We'll let some people get up in here. Sure, everybody seen my rant video that cared.
I did. Yes. I liked it.
And we're giving 220,000 free rides in for the United States. So if you want to get your how the fuck can I say this? Your S-vest on and come on down. Come on down. We'll bring you right on over. First class.
Oh, your quick pass to Allah?
Yeah.
Or to
Well, you know.
What is it? Shangri-La? What?
No, Shangri-La is a different one.
Oh, okay.
There's Allah, yeah. So yeah. Oh man.
I don't know, man. This country's about to fall. It's not.
I don't know. We might rise up now if everybody, because we all united on one fucking thing. That was a giant butt fucking mess. Somebody got shit on their dick. And good morning.
Good morning.
It's Tuesday, August 17th. Do you know how your government's raping you today?
You are a domestic terrorist. Well, meanwhile, we just handed the whole country that we've been fighting for 20 years back over to them, and they're pretty happy about it.
And gave them Apache helicopters, drones, like...
Drones, too? Damn.
Yep, the MQ-9s, I think. Whatever, you know, that we had given the Afghan military. And then I found out last night the Special Operations Group of the Afghan National Army, like QO3 or whatever the hell they're called, they were digging in to give one last fight to save the fucking country against the Taliban, and the CIA pulled them out. Told them to drop all their shit and pulled them out. So yeah, that's where we're at. The giant Bohica. And for you non-military people that's bend over, here it comes again.
Oh shit.
Bend over, here it comes again. The green weenie.
He didn't want another Saigon. I think what he got was a lot worse than that.
Saigon 2021, baby.
20 years. It's worse than Vietnam. It's longer even, I think. Yeah, it's longer than Vietnam ever was even.
Wow. I mean, I'm not a proponent of staying there by any means.
Right.
But yeah, the catastrophe. I think Mr. Guns and Gear actually was credited for photos, which I know he didn't take, but of a guy stuck inside the wheel well, one of the C-17s, whenever it closed up and sucked back up inside. yeah, they gave him credit.
Oh, your audio just cut out. Did you touch a wire?
All duct taped and.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't have the good stuff like the tally got, man. The federal government and paying for my shit. So, anyways, Mr. Guns and Gear, I think, or Mr. whatever. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Guns and Gear is the Second Amendment news dude, bald head, ex-cop.
I think it was him. He got credit for the pictures of the photos of the guy flailing underneath the plane.
Definitely send me a link of that shit.
Yeah, I can't. I'll find it and send it to you for the evening chat.
Right.
But I do know that I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Let me click out of that. But I just love how everybody over in the Middle East or in Taliban territory has all of our weapons, but we can't have our own weapons here. We have to have.
Well, no, your government is coming after you, not them.
Yeah.
No. They're trying to save them. They're bringing them here to America, the ones that helped us out, because they're nice people. We got to help them back. and the southern border, well, that's fucking wide open. Meanwhile, they're looking at people that went on an unscheduled tour of the Capitol on the 6th and holding them without ransom.
Okay, I found them.
They're fucking prisoners of war at this point.
I found them. Let me see if I can screen share this. Mr. Guns and Gear is credited for it, so I will give him credit where credit is due. I can feel how pissed the military folks are. Did Stinger tell you about Page? No, yeah, he's told me something. I haven't watched it. I was just completely disgusted yesterday. I mean, I tried not to stay too far about it. Howdy, been a while. Yeah. Well, usually you have a show sometime.
Dude, I was watching your videos yesterday or last night, and damn, you ain't wrong, man. Something's coming. I think the American people aren't going to take this because you're making people domestic tourists for not taking the jab, or because they have firearms. Semi-automatic, may I add. Meanwhile, you just gave the Taliban all that equipment. Southern border wide open.
All right, so here's the picture that Mr. Guns and Gear is credited for. Now, I doubt he's there. So unless he's some kind of CIA spook, but
he did a video just the other night. So
I mean, well, you never know. You get deployed.
I mean, yeah, you can fly quick. Yeah,
you get deployed. So. Yeah, so anyways, that's the photo. As you can see, that leg flailing around there, that's because somebody is stuck in the wheel well.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that. It's a natural bend.
Well, as the wheels retract, they're on like a piston system is what I want to say, but I forget what the exact terminology is. So it's hydraulic, so it's going to slide up in there no matter what. Like, it's designed to close no matter what because it causes drag on the bottom of the aircraft, which actually slows down the plane.
Right.
So, anyways, there's that. Excuse me. Let's see. There's quite a bit of stuff in this one. It's pretty extraordinary. And then I also heard from a good source that they made the military take off all their body armor and leave their rifles to cut down on the weight because they took so many people with them.
Oh my goodness!
But they still had to provide security. But on the plane, this is just a sad fucking sight right here.
Yeah,
a sad sight.
They lowered the flag on the embassies.
I'm holding the embassy flag. Well, first of all, you didn't fold it right. And second of all...
he was in a hurry, okay?
I don't give two shits. I don't give two shits in a fuck. You fold that shit correctly or don't fold it at all. Put that bitch in a trash bag, because that's what you're doing there, fuckface. This is the Daily Mail, but... Yeah, here's where they... I think this is where the ANA took all their shit and just, dropped it, left it right there, and was done. Military weapons, gear, and vehicles were abandoned by soldiers as they were forced to hastily evacuate the country. Well, if you had all these fucking weapons and Kevlar and body armor, why were you forced to evacuate?
They probably weren't allowed to wear or have any guns on base. Kind of like here in America where.
Oh no, there was always green on blue or blue on green or whatever the hell they call it, where the Afghan nationals would get mad and shoot somebody. So we armed them really well. I did hear one piece last night say, well, they weren't really well fed. I don't give a fuck. They weren't fed well when we got there either. They're probably more well fed than they were now than they were before we got there, because none of them had this fancy shit beforehand. You get a bag of rice and a bag of beans, hit the hill, buddy.
Right.
And now they have all like I got tons of pictures saved. Look, so I would just love to walk like be like, hey, Delaware Patriot, hey, HDP, hey, Poison Stinger, let's just go get some free fucking shit.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. They're essentially like God only knows how many rounds, ammo. I mean, they can't even carry this shit out. They're gonna have to get trucks to carry all this shit out. And you and I paid for this shit.
When's the last war we won? Was that in the World War II? I think all these police actions, or whatever you want to call them, whatever, the only one that we've won is the one that Congress approved back in the 40s.
Well, we ever since then we've had our hands tied. And like what I was trying to say last night in your chat is if they said, "Hey, Marines, Army, Navy, Air Force, you go there and you're not leaving till the mission's complete," and they give you all weapons free like they did.
Right.
Go to town because that's the only way it's going to happen. But no, you can't do that because of the bureaucracy. Some asshat sitting in Washington, like it. I mean, look what fucking the President Gigi Biden has done. I mean, what in the flying fuck is wrong with you? Like, I understand. I agree that we don't need to be there, but you just totally caused a drawdown clusterfuck where I think we're drawn down like 2,500 troops. So they sent in another 6,000 to support this operation. And the SAS sent in 600, or the British did. I don't necessarily know if they're SAS. And then they had pre-stationed a QRF force, which is a quick reaction force of 1,000 fucking Marines close by. So whenever shit went down last night, they sent in another 1,000 Marines. So 4,000 Marines were there originally, 2,000 Army Airborne, I think, and then the 600 British troops. And then they didn't really tell the British troops that they were going to pull out, so that's why the British got stuck with their pants down.
British are pissed too.
Yeah. So
we've pissed off every ally we've had that went there with us too.
Oh, Jesus. So how's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Let's go get yeah. Hey, all I gotta say is Gigi Biden wasn't expecting them to take the entire fucking country in a week without F-16s or M, and we got the nuclear missile. We got the nuclear missile.
Medieval people with almost medieval technology, beating the most powerful superpower on the planet. We are no longer the military.
Hold up.
All right.
They didn't beat us. There was just too much bureaucracy involved. Because like I said before, if you turned us fucking loose and said, you make this happen or you're not going home, shit been totally different. But we weren't allowed to do that. Whatever you're getting, okay, say for example, you're sitting at your house like you're sitting right now, and somebody's just shooting the shit out of your house, and there's 30 dudes out there. But the commanding officer says you got to have PID, which is positive identification, before you can return fire. It's an actual insurgent with a weapon shooting at you. So it doesn't, like, people could just shoot at you all fucking day long, but unless you can see an actual person, like, and there could be 30 of them standing there and only one of them shooting, or they could take turns like bloop, 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 like whack-a-mole. And if you don't catch them and get positive PID, then you cannot return fire. There could be motherfuckers dying all around you, but they will not clear you weapons hot unless you get PID.
Well, that was because we were worried about pissing innocents off and making them join the Taliban, right? Because we don't want to have casualties of war, that didn't have anything to do with the actual attack. So therefore, we've got to make sure we're positive on everybody that we kill. Like, you got to do fucking paperwork every time you kill a terrorist. Meanwhile, they don't play that by those rules.
Well, no, they're not in NATO, so therefore they're not, have to abide by the Geneva.
Yeah.
And that's the point that they were trying to make last night. I don't know if it was anonymous American, but yeah, we have to you're not supposed. There's quite a bit of stuff that we're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to shoot somebody while they're eating. You're not supposed to shoot medics. You're not supposed to shoot people while you're going to the bathroom.
Wow.
There's a lot of shit you can't do, amongst the multitude of things you can't use, like chemical weapons and stuff, because it was thought of being dishonorable to shoot somebody while they were eating, drinking, or going to the bathroom.
Right. Yeah.
So, and that's part of the military that we've held on to. That
Well, I'll tell you what, that whole Afghanistan thing, that's done. There's no going back. We're not okay, everybody, we're gonna go back in and we're gonna, make things right. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think this is how it is. With open borders and a new resurgence in Al Qaeda, you got fucking China talking with Al Qaeda now, gonna help them out.
Yeah.
We're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. China absolutely thinks that they're more superior militarily. And I gotta admit, I think they might be.
So what you need to think about, though, is not the superiority. It's the fact that they now have access to our technology. Mm. All the shit that... Okay, so I don't know what the fuck changed. If they knew the Afghan military was going to fucking gangster boogie at first sign of the fucking problem, then they should have fucking incinerated everything with white phosphorus or woolly peat rounds or something. They should have burnt everything to the fucking ground. But they didn't, as you've seen on those shelves and shit. They left everything for the fucking Taliban.
Yeah.
So, now, in comes China, buffing on the old fucking Taliban wiener. Hey, let us get that drone. Hey, let us get that Apache. Now, it doesn't matter how much sensitive equipment you remove, because you can remove the radar, the countermeasures, and shit like that. Well, not the radar, because you got to remove the whole fucking front end. But anyways, you can remove some of that shit, but there's still stuff in there that they can use to learn to backtrace what the fuck. Okay, we probably trained some fucking Afghani military to fucking work on them motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
Which means they have the manual.
Maintenance.
They have a maintenance manual. And the maintenance manual probably has the countermeasures and all the fucking radome and radar stuff in it, and all the fancy camera shit, and the forward-looking infrared shit, and so we just gave China everything that they needed to know how to defeat us.
Tell me, man.
And I seen somebody say, "Oh well, we're just gonna build new drones." Well, yeah, we were gonna build a lot of new shit because we just dropped fucking, just gave the fucking terrorists a couple $1 trillion worth of fucking equipment.
Yep. I have a feeling that what we know as the United States is going to change a lot in the next year or so.
Well, okay, first of all, nobody's going to goddamn comply with orders. Sorry, Lord. Nobody's going to comply with any kind of fucking orders, because, who? Why would you comply with any orders? You fucked the American people. You want to take our rights and freedoms that are guaranteed to us by God, okay? Just like they believe that their rights and freedoms are guaranteed to them by God, by their Allah. But you're going to arm them to the fucking teeth, and you want us to have fucking BB guns.
Yeah.
Okay, second of all, this whole Cerveza-bug shit, fuck Joe and the hoe, no, not going to comply anymore. How can you comply to some fucked up shit? You can't even make a goddamn world leader decision to fucking not fuck us in a third world country. What makes you think that anybody is going to fucking listen that has any common sense? So, yeah, nobody's going to comply to that shit. I mean, there's always going to be the cuckolds that's going to comply. The government bootlickers, but it's not going to happen. And then we all know what happens next, right? Whenever they try to crank down that vice a little stronger because people are not complying, they've already set the precedence. They've already set the precedence because they've said, hey, you guys are going to be domestic tourists.
Well, we already are.
Yeah, you guys are domestic tourists because you don't want to do these things. Meanwhile, in fucking real life land, you just really fucking armed the worst of the worst. I mean, the only thing really worse would maybe some Chechens, like giving that shit to the Chechens. But, I mean, you pretty much gave it to the baddest motherfuckers that you could have gave it to. Okay? So now, whenever they go trouncing through Europe and killing motherfuckers, it's on your fault. It's your fault. But no, he'll blame it off on Jesus, the aliens, the cerveza bug, his clean bum.
Well, they didn't do enough gender studies. Remember how many billions of dollars we sent over to Afghanistan for gender studies?
Yeah.
that was my money, man.
That was not what it was for.
Yeah, well, they went there.
Yeah, that's for some kind of it was probably payment to the fucking the president that fled and left. He had so much cash that he had to leave bags of cash on the flight line because they couldn't fit on the goddamn plane.
Wow.
There's so much cash.
Swedish paracord nut.
Holy cow,
up, brother. Good. By the way, thank you very much for your donation, bro. I really do appreciate that. I gotta send half of that over to Iris. I forgot to do that yesterday. I'm gonna do
Holy
that today.
Cow! I'm glad to see you, dude. How are you doing?
Hell yeah.
I don't think I need to make sure I'm still subscribed to him because I've been unsubscribed from a lot of people.
I don't think he's put out videos, but I'm gonna check too.
Well,
because I got unsubscribed to somebody.
He did a while back. I remember seeing a few, but it's been maybe a year or so.
All right.
So yeah, I just I didn't. Did you watch the press briefing that they had last night with the Army General? The Army General's like, like, motherfucker, you're the general, not the one in the commercial for the auto insurance either. You're the fucking general. You don't know how many people got on a goddamn plane. You don't have contact with your motherfucking troops over there. And you're making decisions? Oh, you're making decisions from America while people are dying in a third world country. Oh, that's the problem. It's a breakdown of communications there. You can't even do it whenever you're not getting shot at, and you're just removing people in and out of a fucking situation.
Right.
Remember Cat Williams, Daddy, them detergents come up in here and ate all our cereal. I'm alright, thanks. No videos for me in many, many years.
Well, we miss them.
Big hugs to you and Fia at Paracord Up. Joe Biden sniffed my taint. Newsflash, Afghans cannot fly. The fuck you mean? I got video of them flying, bro.
One of them was out of the wheel well.
Well, no, that was hitching a ride. No. So, because of the corruption...
They're just not good at landing.
Because of the corruption, some of the Afghan National Army, Air Force, were actual Taliban implants. So, yeah. So they
don't doubt that at all.
They do have a couple Apaches, and they were showing them off. They were definitely showing them off. So yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad.
The parallels of the craziness that is actually going on is just phenomenal. Like, you're not gonna I did see some people wearing their mask though
Really?
in Afghanistan.
Wow.
But I'm pretty sure that's not your biggest worry. You should probably take the mask off so allow fresh oxygen to get in your lungs so you can get the fuck out of there if you need to. But they're calling to leave the borders open so that all these people can flee there. And I feel like I don't know. It's the sucker in me, I guess, but I feel bad for the women and children because
They
they
were
really are
promised
gonna
something.
they're really gonna be the ones that are fucking the one that are tortured in this because
Yep.
if you read anything about Sharia law, it's a fucking joke. You can't do this, you can't do that. Fucking you can't read, you're not supposed to write, can't go out in public, can't drive. I mean, it's the most ridiculous shit in the world.
They had women in government too. Those girls are most likely dead.
Yeah. Well, they had women in the fucking special forces.
Yeah.
And so they have a kill list allegedly. I'm not there, but we'll find out because the SID is looking for these people to get them out. The special I don't remember how the fuck it's pronounced. Anyway, the special place that the State Department that gets out the people that helped out the people helped us out. But there's women that was in the military. Now I seen videos last night too of activists that are hiding, like female activists that were hiding because they're afraid of their life, and rightly so because the Taliban don't want to put up with that shit. They're the archaic fucking people. Like they believe, like they went and interviewed some of them, and they're still talking the same rhetoric. Shit. Well, if you steal, we cut your fucking hand off.
Yep.
First offense, hand off, and then everybody knows you're a thief, right? Yeah, and then the reporter was like, "Well, do you still stone people to death?" Yes, because Allah in the Quran says this is how it will do. It's pretty cut and dry that they are going to continue to do Sharia law because that's what the Bible says. No matter how archaic. Newsflash: Afghans cannot fly. Some can. Yep, I heard. At Joe, hi Riddle Girl, same back, Mr. Singer. Yes, Apaches. Oh, they have Blackhawks too. Oh, didn't know that, but I heard they had drones too.
I don't know the difference between an Apache and a
Apache's an attack like a attack helicopter. I guess a Blackhawk is too, but it carries more people. Apache only has it's a two-seater.
Okay. Blackhawk is like for a squadron.
No, a squadron is a group of planes. It's probably for 6 to 8 guys and a door gunner or two, and 2 pilots. I don't know. They're Army birds. I'd have to look them up, but
you're all right.
The Blackhawks is what they shot down in Mogadishu.
Yeah.
And the Apaches were the one protecting them. But they got the missile cans on the sides. I think they could carry side blinders, and then of course they have like 30 or 50 mil guns. Oh, you can fly, Broken Patriot. You can fly. It's just the sudden stop when you hit the ground is what get you. Karzai took a plane full of cash and a harem of 12-year-old girls.
Yeah, I heard that they were taking little girls away from their parents and marrying them off. That was a report that I heard.
Who the hell's Karzai? Who's Karzai?
Isn't that the ex-president?
No, I thought his last name was Ghani. Maybe it's his first name. Ghani. I don't. Maybe that's his first name. I don't know. I just know him as President Ghani. Anyways, he flew like a dyke fleeing dick. Bam and gone. I'm gone. Whoa! Left money on the fucking air.
Yeah, but did you hear that he did it just to save lives?
Yeah, his own.
Yeah. Exactly.
They'd have drug him to the street and burned him.
Yep. Well, that would have been a great head to, hoist up.
All these blacks, guys, and women
Twitter
think that it's bad to be given one. Yeah, no, well, none of these motherfuckers would feel oppressed if you got sent somewhere to a shithole third world country. I'm just gonna let you know that now. Oh, I'm so oppressed. I'm so oppressed. Well, let me drop you off over here in a shitty third world country. How about let's go to South America? Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go to places where you can't go to fucking Walmart at all, because there ain't none. And you'll figure out real quick that your life is not as bad as you think it is, and you're not oppressed. Because if you want to know what oppressed is, you gotta wrap your face, your hair, and your body to your ankles. And if the wind blows and they see too much of it, they bury you up to your fucking neck in sand, and then throw stones at your face till your fucking head explodes and you die. That's oppressed. You can't get a cheeseburger past midnight because McDonald's closed down. You can't watch your favorite show because you ain't got AMC Plus. They ain't got the Nikes you want in the store because China ain't sending them here. That's not oppressed. Getting the fucking brain stomped out or kicked in with rocks, that's oppressed.
Yeah.
Get a grip. People need to wake the fuck up. He is currently listed as a former president of Afghanistan if you look him up.
Well, already?
Well, yeah, that other guy's already claimed presidency, and Xi Jinping's already talked to them and said, oh, yeah, we're going to be your buddy.
Yep.
We're going to have a big old giant circle jerk.
They have achieved rock star status. They have won. And that is, I don't care, I mean, how we think of it, they believe, and most of the world believes, that the Taliban has won the war for the last 20 years. And that...
I mean, I think the funny thing is, now listen, this is just me. Nobody else is gonna. I don't want to take anybody else down with me.
Mm-hmm.
But because we know where all the leaders are, I say we drop a Moab on that motherfucker and just woof.
That's what we should have done 20 years ago.
No. Well, you never can catch them all together. They're smart. They're smart in that aspect because they don't use technology because technology doesn't work there. It wasn't, I mean, they use some technology, and I'm sure they've adapted and utilize more technology, right? Because the younger kids that they recruited did. But the old guys would use couriers, right? Here's a note, motherfucker. I don't care if it takes you 3 days. Walk your ass to the mountains and give this to Allah Hakiman over here and give it to him. So, but what we should have done, in my personal opinion, was as soon as they were taking pictures of all their fucking selves to the fucking in the palace, and they were all having a big old Gucci orgy fest up in that bitch, bloop, Moab that motherfucker and just wipe every one of them off the fucking map because everybody was there. We got pictures of all of them.
Well, here's the problem: you have to identify the target, right? You have to have eyes on target and be able to identify.
No. We gotta go back to Obama era policies for that shit because Obama did. He's like, hey, yeah, go ahead, drone them, bro.
Yeah. Oh, see, exactly. Turn them into ash. Yeah.
But whatever,
it's over, man. We lost. America's fallen.
You're gonna see what the repercussion is, because now we have just butt fucked 36 to 38 million people and turned our backs on them. How much hatred and discontent and disgust there's going to be for the United States now.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that loved us while we were there, and because they were allowed to be who they wanted to be, are now going to be repressed and oppressed by the fucking Taliban. And who are they going to resent? Not the fucking Taliban. They're going to resent the white man. Because the white man didn't stay there and protect them like we said we were going to. Now, whether or not it's a case of fucking, the Afghans not taking care of their own shit, which it seems like they didn't. I'm not there, so I can't say. Last night I said that they were a bunch of pussies. But it seems like, it sounds like the CIA is pulling them out as fast as they can so that there was no retaliation. Yeah. But You know, all these people are going to want some payback. And guess what? They know where we are. And you have a possibility to have, like I said, 36, 37, 38 million people that got fucked. And now they're going to come after us. Because
I
we're
mean,
not
they're
helping them.
recruiting right now. Look at the Taliban. They're recruiting, and they're going to get a lot of people to come over to their side because they are touting this as an immense victory on their part. And everybody over there believes that we surrendered to them, not lost the war, surrendered to them. And yeah, you think 9/11 was bad if you buy into that whole narrative. You just wait.
Well, it just showed how weak the current fucking regime is that's in power of the continental United States. Like you've definitely proven that you're a pushover. Like it's like you're playing games with your friends in the backyard, which is not the case. Like you have to fucking understand you're in big boy world now, not clown fucking world. You're not in at Chuck E. Cheese anymore, man. You're in the real fucking world. Real Girl says they have to have PTSD over real things, not imagined things that fill in their head. If Hunter Biden is any indication of what Joe's Biden guidance is, strap yourself in because we're on for a bumpy ride. Well, you can't always make your kids do what you want, though, either. That's not a fair statement. That's not a fair statement. Not that I'm disagreeing, but I'm just saying that's not a fair statement. Irish, do you believe that God blesses the hands of those who engage in battle on his behalf? Well, it just depends. Like, do you do it for a false prophet or do you do it for God? Because their God is Allah, which is not, he's a false God, but which could be said about our God too, I guess. They're probably say the same shit about our
Yeah,
God.
they say the same thing.
Do you
That's
think
that whole Abraham shit. That's Old Testament with Isaac's, forget, Abraham's wife, and then his tent maiden. I don't know.
do you think it'll be the catalyst that make China and Russia to take military? I mean, in history, if history repeats itself,
We should fall.
well, no, not fall, but like there should be like a famine. Or how does it go? Help me out here. Does it go? Shit.
All I know is the last country to do this collapsed after they left Afghanistan. That was the
Well,
whole Berlin Wall.
essentially, what I'm getting at is it there should be there's like 3 or 4 stages, and we're at like stage 3 now, because we're having a collapsing economy, and then
Yep.
what's next? The only other thing to do is to go to a world war to boost the economy. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, fucking look at how we look. I mean, the regular American is not a fucking giant fucking retard like that. I mean, I'd like to hope not. I mean, a lot of people we talk to on here is not.
A lot of people woke up. A lot of people woke up last year, let alone now.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're gonna have because they were stuck at home. They had nothing else to do. You can't watch sports when they're not playing sports, so they can't keep your mind numbed by all the dumb shit. And not that sports are bad, but I mean that's that was just something you could tell me every player's sports, but you didn't. Oh, so and so drives a Jaguar, blah 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 blah, and he plays for the fucking Texas Rangers. Okay, well, what's your 12th Amendment? Well, I don't know.
Right.
I'm allowed to have 12 rounds in my magazine. Let's see. China has already helped the Taliban. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read last night that Xi Jinping has reached out to the Taliban and says that he will accept them as a nation, but not yet or something because they're super fresh into power. Isaac and Ishmael. Before Joe Biden flashed weapons for sale, the Afghans were using AK-47 rifles that come from yeah. Well, now that every fucking picture I've seen, they're rocking M16s,
Yep.
Magpul shit. Even in the one picture, I pointed out that the guy's got a night vision scope. Well, he got that because we gave it to the ANA, which is the Afghan National Army,
Right.
to use to fight the Taliban. Now, I'm not. I don't understand this. So somebody please break this down for me. You got 300,000 fucking troops trained, armed, body armor, Kevlar, the mechanized armor, and 75,000 ride in on motorcycles ish, and maybe a 4-wheeler, whatever, a Toyota, a high lip, and you don't even fucking fight.
What was it, like 300,000 Afghani soldiers and
Afghan
only
National Army.
like 70,000? No, it wasn't even 70, was it? 70,000 Taliban. They're like, oh no, they'll be able to handle that, no problem. Bitch, they ran the first fight. They're like, nope.
Well, like I said, that story is still developing. So initially, like I said, I thought, and I found out otherwise, that some of the special operations guys that were trained by the CIA and protected by the CIA were digging in for a fight, and there was 1,000 of them against I don't know, 10,000. They were 10,000 fucking Al Qaeda, or no, they're not Al Qaeda. Fuck that, they changed their name so much. The Tally. Anyway, so they were gonna have a last stand with the Taliban, right? And the CIA yanked them out, told them to drop all their shit and get the fuck out of there. So the Middle East was a proxy. Okay, yeah, that's why I feel like China and Russia may nut up and come out. Well, I mean, look, we have the weakest looking fucking febrile fucking idiot sitting in the lead spot. What more? What, like, you can't expect for somebody not to try to check us. Like, come check us. You know why you want to come check us? Because he's probably on vacation. Fuck, he probably checked out. He's probably on some Ambien or some shit, chilling in the basement. He wouldn't know for 3 days. And everybody dead. The Middle East is a proxy war part of the world. Yeah, we should have never got involved in their fight. I understand that we wanted to retaliate against them.
Yeah, it would have been an operation, and that would have been
9/11.
Yeah,
but like there's different ways to do that, and then we also know that most of us, that it wasn't the Afghanis that done it. It was Osama bin Laden, who also had very wealthy, real estate backed parents and shit like that. I think.
Who also was backed by the United States during the Russian War.
Well, yeah.
We armed them then. We armed them now.
75,000 Taliban. Can you imagine being thrown into war now with our mentally ill troops? Who don't even know. Look, it doesn't matter. Like, we're fucked. We're doomed. What you essentially have to do is just keep throwing bodies at it, like the Chinese did in the Chosin Reservoir. And the Chosin Reservoir, they would come in waves. One wave would come in with rifles. The second wave wouldn't come in with rifles because they didn't have enough rifles to give to them. I mean, that would be the same thing right now. Like, you'd have to do the same. I mean, you'd have to send them in like that because there's not any. And I'm not in right now. Obviously, I'm retired, but I just don't see how they would be combat effective. But I mean, anybody else that knows anybody still in, please speak up and let me know what your thoughts are. But it would be like watching a bunch of middle school kids, get fucked up in middle school kids are. 75,000 Taliban, if we only had that many Americans. Well, I'm sure there is, but we have no leadership. If Rand Paul was to be like George fucking Washington, I'm sure people would stand behind him. I know people would stand behind him. Half of our army is recovering from gender reassignment surgery now.
Yeah.
Oh, the VA's paying for it too.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck, they're paying for it. I'm like, what the? So I want to be a chick today. Can you turn it inside out and suck all the fuck out of it, please? And yeah, put it inside me. What?
Yeah.
If you want that done, you should have to save and get it done. Like, I want a brand new fucking Jeep Gladiator. But guess what? I can't go to the VA and be like, give me a new Jeep Gladiator.
I
can't
identify
go to
as
the
a Jeep owner. I identify as a Jeep owner.
I can't go to the recruiting office and be like, hey, you got any Gladiators I can have? Or call up Uncle Joe and be like, hey, Uncle Joe, you got any MRAPs I can have? I know you just gave like fucking 500,000 of them to the fucking Taliban, so could you think you can drop one off my house? Half army, yeah, okay, read that. If war comes to our soil, I expect Poison Stinger to hook up.
Yeah, she's volunteering my ass.
Well, like, does she mean like hook up, or like you mean like
get together with a group?
Start a mag. You should already have your mag.
No.
Mutual assistance group. You should have that going right now.
I don't trust nobody.
You should go talk to that Marine that's fucking next road over, bro.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Throw some feelers out there. Oh yeah, he'll harass the shit out of you, but you know it's no worse than what I do.
Yeah. The point is actually that I still got to get the fuck out of this damn state. This is no place for me. I'm not part of the fucking desert anymore.
That Marine, I don't give a fuck if he's gay or not. He's still a Marine.
That has nothing to do with it.
He's probably an old school Marine too. He's probably not gay. He probably just likes skull fucking people. So
he's kind of young. So I don't know.
Is that the guy that was leaving the food out during the pandemic?
Yeah.
Hello, all Marines are pushy. Duh. So yeah, I don't know. So how's everybody doing out in their own areas? I see that I don't know, Broken Patriot, he's still sick. What about Joe Biden can lick my taint or whatever?
We had a ton of rain here in Phoenix area last night. Power even went out.
Wow.
So I was happy to see that it was on this morning. I was like, oh, I hope it's on, or I wanted to use my iPad or something in order to be on this shit.
You're lucky you didn't wash away,
Yeah, I'm gonna look outside now. Yeah, it's wet, man. We had more rain this year than I think I can remember ever having before in Arizona.
So is Florida still under the weather with the tropical storms? Because I know another one was coming in right behind the other one. I mean, that's where we're getting our rain from right now.
I haven't heard anything about Florida because of all this news. Nothing, nothing else is happening in the world apparently yesterday. So.
Well, no, everybody's caught up in that. Like, it's super pit. Like,
yeah,
dude, I couldn't even sleep last night.
You have people on CNN bitching, like, seriously, like, I haven't heard this language coming from them since Trump, and they're directing this totally right at Biden. Like, this is 100% his fault, They're not even trying to blame Trump, which is amazing.
But Biden did.
Yeah, I know. But CNN is not backing him up at all, which is, to say something.
Well, I mean, you're fucking the entire populace of Afghanistan, because the true majority does not want to be under rule of. Just think, okay, the 20-year-olds that were born at the beginning of or let's say 18, 19-year-olds that were born at the beginning of the war have experienced somewhat of a freedom, right? Like, they grew up in a free. Girls could go to school. Girls could not wear a hijab or what,
And you could be a girl if you wanted to, thanks to the gender studies. Yeah.
Well, of course, right. But think about how much that's going to change now that you're going to go back to archaic.
How many people were happy to be openly gay?
Oh, all those people are dead, yo.
Oh, I know.
No, I'm not. I'm being serious. Like when I say that, like they will. If you
Yeah.
were ever on social media, or you were caught in a gay pride parade, they have. I'm sure they have their intel guys going up
Mm-hmm.
over and over and over searching
They
for
have
this
hit list.
to come hunt your ass down and kill you. You will be dead unless you flee the country. It's wonderful out here, but the skeeters and weird blue lightning, tropical storm Grace is headed our way. We are fine in South Florida.
Oh, that's cool.
Had to
Well,
get
it's not guns then.
no. It's
Mhm.
oh, is that Angel? It might be Angel, Mr. Angel R. Or who else do we know from Florida? Damn it, man. The attorney guy.
Ah, shit, dude. I don't remember.
Um, had to go get a sniffle test yesterday. The staff was discussing that soon they're not going uh, to treat. Well, who cares if you're like if you've already had it? Like I'm sure you have the. I'm not gonna get a shot for something I already have the antibodies for
No,
because
there's other. Yeah, I know, but there's other problems, medically that you can have. You're not going to be able to go get those fixed unless you got your sniffle passport.
I guess I'll fucking die then.
Yep, pretty much.
You
Yeah,
think I'm playing? You
I have
know,
been I have been saying I don't know how long. Well, probably for a few months at least. That I think that this might not be the mark of the beast, but damn, it's a sure. It's a thing that what do you call it? Litmus test. It's a fucking litmus test. Well, I'll tell you what. The more and more I'm looking at this, the more and more I think maybe I was right about this being the mark of the beast because not buying or selling, they're going to refuse you services. They're talking about this shit. You're not even going to be able to go from one state to another without a sniffle passport.
uh
That's what they're talking about right now.
huh. And how many people you think are gonna tolerate that shit?
Well, obviously, and that's why I think we're going to have some issues here in the United states, between people, between governments, between people who aren't going to get the jab no matter what. You got at least 30% of hardcore motherfuckers in the United States who are not going to get that jab no matter what. And you're going to make it so that they can't get medical services? No. People ain't going to take that well.
Look, nobody's gonna do anything because you just gave the goddamn Taliban everything that they ever wanted. And you expect the people that have arms that fucking oh my god, dude, that's so fucking
Well, I'm
stupid.
just
Like
saying, you've also emboldened the people here in the United States that aren't going to get that jab. Well, shit. Maybe we can take on the U.S. government
we're not nope.
and vote them out.
Yes, there you go. Yes, you go. Very strongly vote them out.
Mm-hmm.
We do not condone violence or unless it's against terrorists.
Yeah, well, we're the terrorists. Didn't you get the memo?
I'm not. I'm not the terrorist. I mean,
Well, that's what they decried. Apparently, we're all terrorists
I have
now.
black in my DNA, and I can prove it. We can go to whatever the hell that's called, and do the DNA sample.
Oh,
Now it may be 1/100th, but hey,
21andMe or whatever. I don't even know what that is.
no Ancestry.com.
Mm.
Basically, it will be limited to hospitals. Okay, see, doctors' offices have, they don't have to treat you because, of course, they're, private practice. But a hospital, no matter what, that's why I don't understand why we needed special health care. They have to treat you even if you don't have insurance. So you can go there, get fixed up, and go on. You can also get your prescriptions there. But see, what's going to happen is they're going to piss off the hospitals and be like, hey, we're not fucking doing this. We're not doing this. Because why the hell did the hospital want to do, primary care?
Yeah, DHS, Department of Homeland Security, has called anybody who likes their Second Amendment or anybody who doesn't want the jab as domestic tourist. So you've already been called that by the DHS.
Okay, well, I implore you to start using the tactics that our beloved Taliban uses and stop using electronic devices to fucking share your information.
Right.
And then, yeah.
Well,
I
it's
mean, they made
coming.
out like a fucking bandit. I mean, I'm just super fucking shocked that they got what, maybe $1 trillion worth of free equipment without not even really a few shots fired. I mean, fuck.
No, I don't think they had to shoot much.
Not ever getting the jab unless of safe. I mean, I don't get the flu shot. I don't want the flu shot. I get sick
Yeah.
as a dog when I get the fucking flu shot. So why would I want to take there's a video on YouTube of a nice beatdown on Saturday in Commie 40. Oh yeah, the dude that beat the hell out of the kid's teacher because the teacher got in his fucking face. Look, I don't care what you are, and I think these educators think that they have power because they can talk to your children however they want to.
Mm-hmm.
But what they don't realize is that once they start talking to an adult, you're on the same playing field, motherfucker. And what you say means something. Now, those kids may not get up and slap the taste out of your mouth, but if you talk to me like you talk to my kid because you think you're, authoritarian, you have authority to do so, that's when you get your teeth knocked out. So I'm not condoning violence. I'm just
Right,
saying.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
We're going to vote your teeth out.
Yeah. If you get in
Drastically.
somebody's face and you spit in somebody's face, then you get what you deserve. So, or if you do something to my child that I didn't approve of, or you didn't get my opinion, I don't give a fuck if you're a teacher or not. If I didn't give my consent and you do it anyway, that'd be like your kid going to school and you don't believe in getting your kid's ear pierced, or your ears pierced or pierced, child, male, female, and the fucking teacher pierces your kid's ear.
Yeah.
What? No. That's the same thing, except you're giving my child medical advice.
A lot of
Kids,
parents allow that shit, though. A lot of parents don't rise up to that.
there's a video on YouTube and okay. Oops. I mean, at some point you just have to not comply, and they can't do shit about it.
Be ungovernable.
This is a video on YouTube, okay? Don't be scared to stand up. If you are, yeah. And that's DHS said in there. I have black and Native American, but identify as American. Yeah, we're all Americans. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
And people might say, well, you say you're Irish USMC vet. Okay, that was just a fucking name. At the time, I did not think.
You can be proud of your heritage.
Yeah, but I didn't think, I didn't think of it as a race thing. I just thought, oh, I can make a cool thing out of it. I can be Irish USMC.
There's nothing wrong with that shit.
The
I have
shit
no
that I
problem
get
with any
over
of
this.
that.
The shit
I
that I
know,
get
but
over
you shouldn't. I hate that shit. Be proud of who you are and where you come from. Shit, I'm part Scottish, part Polish. I think like whatever, right? Oh, that'd be cool. I'll put on a kilt and I'll go over to Scotland and like, hey, where's my castle? Just because I'm interested in my ancestry or whatever doesn't mean that I'm a bad person or I think you're less than me or whatever.
That's
I
funny.
had no problem with people from Mexico that have immigrated into this country legally running their Mexican flag on the back of their truck, or they have it as their front license plate. By all means, man, be proud of where you come from. Shit. But also be proud of where you're at. That's all I ask.
Wednesday may be my last medical procedure. Well, it's coming down for everybody. My brother got a letter from the VA. He got fucked up, and I don't remember where off the top of my head. But anyways, he got fucked up. Knee blew out. Ankle shattered. Foot, like the ball joint, all kinds of shit fucked up to his leg. And anyways, they strongly suggest that we serve again by getting the jab.
Yeah.
And this is in a fucking letter. If I get one, I'll share it with you guys. But and gals,
I've heard about this letter. Yeah.
No, this is like the newest one that just came out.
Oh
yeah. This is a new one. It says we respectfully request you serve again by getting the jab. Nope, scary thought. That's crazy. Broken Patriot. If you refuse care, are you gonna get it? Nope. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna die either way. Do you want to die because of the jab, or do you want to just go out?
Well, I don't know if the jab will kill you, but at the same time,
I mean,
there's
I
a lot of adverse effects that we don't even know of right now because it got rushed through. Second of all, if I don't want it, I shouldn't have to get it. And the way they're pushing makes me really not want to get it.
well, yeah, nothing they going to give us for free is. I mean, they're trying to offer you a cheeseburger and fries
You can
to
get
get
into
that
a
shit.
lottery for money
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
even though that money's not going to be worth shit. Because we got economy crashing, the southern border open, we just armed the Taliban. Oh yeah, this country's doing great.
Well, I have lots of natural medicine books. And Anonymous American, you know, he fortunately has doesn't have a traumatic brain injury or something because this motherfucker could remember everything. I have to carry around a book and look, but
Here's the
I
thing
explain.
about the Oath Keepers, though. You know, Joe Biden stood my team. I know about the Oath Keepers. The problem with any group is they're well infiltrated,
Yeah,
including the Oath Keepers.
I messaged my aunt, curious to know her thoughts. Career Marine nurse, just recently retired. Yeah, well, where's she at? Riddle, can you just state? You don't have to tell me anything else. Um, I was just to drink nice tall glass of lemonade on live stream and had my heart will explode. I love lemonade, strawberry. I like strawberry lemonade even better. If you're not aware, Oath Keepers, check out the Oath Keepers. They're always a catch. Can you send me some comfrey seeds or starts? I can try to send you some starts. I don't. The seeds don't work because they're the hybridized ones, so that they don't spread because they will fucking spread like a nightmare. And secondly, you got to check and make sure they're not illegal in your state because some states can't have them at all.
What is this?
Offer, uh, what? Talking to a
What
real girl.
seeds?
Comfrey.
No, okay.
It's I use it for chop and drop mulch, but offer me a Barrett 50 BMG, and I might consider the jab.
Well, there you go. I bet you'd get a few people in
Well,
on that.
let's see. Oh shit, I can't show you that. Hold on. Hold on. It was so Joe Biden sniffed my taint. Yeah, I can't show you that. Talking about these? These people? What?
Right.
What? I'm probably a felon now. Anyways, yeah, I got interested and looked into it, but I'm not sure that that's what I'm going to pursue. But yeah, that's it's more of an organization for like Marine veterans, but I mean, I guess they take anybody.
Yeah, they take cops too.
Yeah. I love how their ID card, though, it does say, I will not obey orders to disarm American people. Will not obey orders to conduct warrantless searches of the American people. I will not obey orders to detain American citizens as lawful enemy combatants or subject them to military tribunals. I will not obey orders that impose martial law or a state of emergency on the state. I will not obey orders to invade, subjugate any state that asserts its sovereignty. I will not obey any order to blockade American cities, thus turning them into giant concentration camps. I will not obey any order to force American citizens into any form of detention camp under any pretext. We will not obey orders to assist or support the use of foreign troops on U.S. soil against American people to keep the peace or to maintain control. We will not obey any orders to confiscate the property of American people, including food and other essential supplies. We will not obey orders which infringe on the right of the people to free speech, peaceable assembly, and to petition the government for redress of grievances.
Oh, did you hear that China also has told Taiwan that America will not protect them, and they have every intention to take over Taiwan now because they know that America won't do shit?
Did you see what happened?
Hmm.
yesterday. I mean,
Yeah.
she was stationed in Panama for the longest time and shipped to Afghanistan to give inoculations and treat heavily wounded. She was retired. Okay. Well, that sucks. Too bad she's not moving up this way. Chris Barrett is a good man. Says that it was as stupid as fuck and we're going to get attacked. Severely unclear, but our core things would be affected. Power. Well, yeah, that's what they're always going to go after, infrastructure.
Mhm.
The battle hymn of the Republic should be playing in the background.
Yeah.
You should be all locked at the position of attention. She says Russia is perfecting hacking. Yeah, well,
we just got hacked recently by them.
yeah. If you look back, like, I don't even know if those videos are still up because I'm not sure which channel they were on. What I said, what is old is new, and what's new is old. And what I meant by that is you need all this old analog shit because whenever the digital stuff comes in, it's all going to get blitzed by the hackers. So you're going to need the analog shit, otherwise it's going to be always susceptible. I mean, I have digital stuff too, but a lot of people don't think about that. Like, you need to find an old ham radio guy and just go hang out with him and and learn some shit. I mean, I see more and more every day people are running CBs, like Citizens Band, and now I see they went to FM as well. So, all right, well, guys and gals, it's been an hour. Appreciate everybody checking out. Huh?
It went quick.
Yeah. Appreciate everybody checking in. Thumbs up, thumbs down, bitch most points. Leave them in the comment section below. Links below. Check it out. Share the video. Share the video. Share the video. Share the video. And make sure you put that it's there might be some curse words in there, but not work safe. Simplify, Godspeed. Everybody have a great day, and come back and check us out tomorrow, and let us know what's going on in your neck of the woods. All right, guys and gals, have a great day.